Find Pigtails. Today let's discuss the top selling, most common 8-pin connectors so far for 2022. You can see I'm on here on our homepage at findpigtails.com, and in this search bar on top of the page I'm going to put in A34C8. That's going to be the number 5 top selling connector so far, 8-pin for 2022. This connector is going to be used for main headlamp for select Chevy GM models, and also as a shift sensor for select Dodge models. As I scroll or hover over the image, you can see I can get a really close-up view of the different angles of the connector, in addition to the back. And if I hit this magnifying glass, I can even get a more zoomed-in look at what this connector really looks like as far as the back, and also the front. I can do the same thing. So that's the number 5 most common connector. This one has plenty of product reviews from happy customers and also related connectors, aka if this connector has a counterpart, whether it be male or female, that it can be plugged into, it will be listed here in this section where it says related connectors. And that's going to be C2488. In fact, I can click that connector and it will take me directly to that one to get a closer look. Let's go back to our number 5. That was A34C8, and that was the 5th most common 8-pin connector so far for 2022. Let's bring us to our number 4. D12D8, 4th most common 8-pin connector, is going to be used for main headlamp for Chevy, GMC, Dodge, Chrysler models. But as you notice, the very first selection is going to be as a junction engine transmission for select Chevy Malibu vehicles. Some of these connectors are very interchangeable. Again, product reviews and the related connector that it can be plugged into. Let's go ahead and take a look at our number 3 most common top selling 8-pin connector for 2022, and that's going to be L72A8. L72A8. Again, very popular connector. Again, this is going to come with wires installed about 10 inches and terminals and seals already in place and installed. Now, if you don't want them installed, you can always request that, but by default, that's how it's going to be shipped to you. You can see this pigtail is going to have a wider area, much wider, larger scale of what this pigtail can be used for as far as fitment and function. Blind spot, front radar, sonar, and it can be used for Hyundai, Infiniti, Volkswagen, Nissan, Audi, and Honda. And again, we can take a look at the reviews. Related connectors, it doesn't have any. And that's going to be our number 3 top selling 8-pin connector so far, 2022. And let's go ahead and type in number 2 on the list. Our number 2 top seller for 8-pin is going to be Y56C8. This has become an extremely popular connector recently. In fact, it's just about tied with our number 1 connector. They're neck and neck. Literally, I think we only sold 1 less of these than we did with our number 1. Again, you can see what this goes to. This is going to go to front radar sonar, evap canister for select Honda, Toyota. Also, tail lamp for some Lincolns. It has a lot of interchangeable qualities that it can be used for. And again, you can see the related connector it plugs into, Y76A8. And that's our number 2 top seller. Which brings us to our number 1, which isn't too far off of this number 2. But our number 1 top selling 8-pin connector for 2022 is going to be R62C8. This is an extremely popular connector all around, regardless of the pins. It's our number 1 for 8-pin, but also overall it's in the top 10. And this connector is highly interchangeable with a lot of different makes, models, mainly functioned as a blind spot collision sensor, as you can see for Buick, Cadillac, Nissan. But as I scroll to the bottom, you can see that it's also used for front radar sonar and mass airflow and pedal position sensor for some Dodge vehicles. Again, it's going to have a lot of good product reviews and no connectors that it plugs into. Now, as you notice on this connector, since it's a top 10 connector, we do have repair video that comes with this connector. So what we're trying to do with the top 25 connectors, really film some high quality repair videos. So anytime you land on a Pigtails page, we're trying to teach you how to actually do a D-pin or re-pin yourself.
There's also some Chevys, France Airflow, things like that. And this connector, as you know, the seals are built in very.
You could see that. And again, I don't know if you noticed, but when I typed in the part number at the top, if I type in the specific part number, in this case R62C8, it's going to always populate with that identical part number. However, if there are any other resources related to what you're searching for, that will also populate in this search bar. So we have the product, we also have the video I just showed you, and if I type in that part number again, it looks like we're going to have a second video that we've done about this connector. Anytime you have a question for anything, this search bar is going to be your best friend. So if I just start typing in how to, you can see it populates with a lot of how to repair videos. But the number one thing before I forget, bottom right hand corner on every page of our website is the live chat feature. If you hit that within 20 seconds, 15 seconds, you're going to be immediately connected to a 12-volt technician, Pigtail Pro, that's going to be able to help you out with technical support, schematic support, anything you need, even parts ordering. So if you come to our website, you won't leave without the answers that you're looking for. Again, this is Eric of Find Pigtails. Thanks for watching.